Put your hands hello. How you doing? I am here with Miss Kels, and we are kicking it with Trina. Kels, how you doing today?
I'm all right. Hey, everybody.
All right. So today we're going to be talking about a woman's struggle. And by me being a woman myself, I know we be out there struggling. So Kels, where you from? Where you was born? Family?
Well, I was born here in Milwaukee. Been here all my life. Ain't never really traveled or did no good stuff. Got 3 kids. This my sister right here. Hey, Trey.
She beat me. All right. So do you have any kids of your own? Y'all excuse me, you know when you go live stuff happen. And we happen to have my little babies acting crazy right now. So you have any kids?
Yeah.
Okay.
3 boys, grown men. I'm a grandmother of 9.
9? Oh my gosh. So no girls?
No.
Did you ever want any girls or anything?
I did.
Oh,
the
what
last
was that?
Carl, he was supposed to be a girl. But he wasn't.
Well, you know how things go or whatever. So we're going to talk about, we're going to be hitting bases on a lot of things with you. By me being a single parent myself, I know exactly how it is out there. And we have a lot of women out here now that, is going through different things and struggles. And it's hard out here. So, you had your first child when you was how old?
I was 16. I stopped sucking my thumb at 16 before he got here. Then the second one, I was 18. I don't even know how old I was when Carl got here.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah.
Were you a teenage mom?
Yeah, 16.
16? Okay.
Yeah. But I had the support of my mother and my family. They were there.
You had family support?
Yes.
Awesome. Sometimes people don't have family support. You may have a teen, have a child or whatever, and then it's like the family might push them aside or, try to get them to have an abortion. So it's a good thing that your family stayed by your side and supported you. Or
my mother was, okay, do what you gonna do. My dad was like, you messing up your life, you're throwing it away, you ain't finna have no baby up in this house. He wanted to put me out and all that. It was rough. It was a struggle.
So by you being, a teen parent, I know you were scared. If your parents is going to, tell you that, oh, you got to get out, you got to go. I mean, that's a scary feeling. To me, it would be.
I was scared, but I went into the situation blind. It was like I was smart. I knew everything, and couldn't nobody tell me nothing.
Okay. Okay.
I was feeling myself as a teenager.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. Right now, I have somebody in my life going through the same thing, saying the same things that I was saying. It was Lady Pitts then.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm gonna go to Lady Pitts and I'm gonna finish high school and I can do this. And then I had this man telling me, he got me.
We know how that is.
How many of us have been there?
Yes.
Where some dude, as a young woman or a teenager, tell us, I got you, or woo, woo, woo. And we fall for it.
Oh, yes. It's plenty of us that has went through that.
Fall hard. But yeah, I didn't finish Lady Pitts. I didn't get my GED until I was probably 35.
I think I was 36.
You know,
it's never too late. I want y'all to understand that it is never too late to get your education. It's never too late. I told my daughter, she had a child at a young age, and I told her, don't let that baby stop you. Don't let that baby stop you. You keep going. And my daughter has 2 degrees now. So how did you feel? No. Were the fathers in your children's lives? How did that go? I know.
Well, I was sold a dream. My oldest son's father, was wild and in and out of jail, so he wasn't really in their life. He was just doing his thing. He was a hoe.
So for those of you that know, her oldest child is my nephew, and Kells had a child with my brother. And
Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde.
I remember that. Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, that's who he was, and played that role very well. So how did you feel? I mean, you're young, you had a child, was pregnant with the child, and both of you guys were young at that time. So it's like, how did you do that? How did you, 2 children trying to raise a child?
Like I said, I had the support of my mother. At that time when Sherrod, that's my oldest, was born, or I was pregnant with him, my parents were about to go through a divorce. And from get-go in the relationship, Anthony and I relationship, who is baby daddy, for those that don't know, from get-go, both our parents thought that we didn't mix. We wasn't going to work out. We were from 2 different worlds, and as a teenager, that just made us more rebellious, you know what I'm saying? And determined to make things work. But baby daddy was a hoe. And men do not grow up until after 30 or better.
No, I know some that's still not grown.
Right.
And they're in their 50s.
Right.
Kicking it with Trina, we are keeping it 100 tonight. Anybody want to get on our show, text, type, and let us know how you feel about this.
So, I grew up in a well-to-do family, or my father worked hard and moved us to the suburbs and tried to do what was best for his family. And I wanted to run down in the city where he moved us from and be a wild child. I was the black sheep. I have 3 other siblings. I'm the second oldest. Always, I got a whooping every day growing up, or at least every other day.
So who did the discipline, your mom or dad?
Dad.
Yeah.
Mom was the pushover. She made excuses for her children. She put the lies in her mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like when the teacher called, she kept it a secret from Dad, and she said, well, that teacher probably didn't like him, but that teacher, and it has not stopped to this day to her great-grandchildren, my kids, they kids, she still do the same thing, make excuses. But that's because my mother loves unconditionally. That's just who she is, always have been. My father is selfish. I love him. It took me to get older to realize the sacrifices that he made.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a newborn respect for him as I got older. When I was a kid, I'm telling you, I did everything.
So you're pretty much saying that you really didn't understand the knowledge that your father was trying to instill in you? Pretty much like that?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Because I know us being young, they don't want to hear it. I have nieces and nephews now, and my grandson, that that it's like, oh, you tell them this and they think they know that, and it's just like
making the same mistakes we made.
Exactly. But what we try to do as adults now, we done been through this already. So what we're trying to do is to prevent our children, grandchildren, not to go through what we went through. But it's just like we're talking to a wall of paint drying, however that go.
And that's the same thing our parents were trying to do.
My mother told me, she said, that's okay. She said, because what you're putting me through, you're going to go through the same thing.
Girl, my daddy told me, I can't wait till you have kids, because everything you putting on me is going to come back to you.
Exactly.
2 times, 3 times, 4.
Hey, Takesha, thank you for joining Kicking with Trina. Hope you enjoyed the show.
Hey. So, right after I had the first baby, I was 16. I got pregnant before my 6-week checkup. I was running around the house. We playing with a baby. Babies with babies.
Babies with babies.
We playing. Yes, I had an abortion. 2 years later, I had another baby. But it was by a different guy, an older guy, who introduced me to a way of life that was a downhill fall for me. He was 27. I think I was 17, 18. He was living with another woman. He was Muslim. And I was just a dumb, naive teenager. He was an older man, all in my ear, and I was soaking all that up. My parents, oh my goodness, my parents tried to tell me, girl, stop.
Why we didn't listen to our parents? Why we did not listen to our parents? I'm going to bring you back a little bit. How did you feel about aborting a child and then having another child?
To be honest, I was too young to really have thoughts or feelings about it. I know I didn't want another baby that soon. I ain't never been messed up about it. Never.
So it was never, I wish I...
No.
Okay.
No. I had 2 abortions. 2. One was guilt and one was stupidity.
Okay.
Young and wild. The struggles, somebody looking for somewhere to fit in. You know what I mean?
I can understand that.
I was always trying to be a people pleaser. Didn't figure this out until I was older. But, yeah.
So, would you say